I'm Anastasia, and this is something that helped me. I know every story is different, but I hope that in this you can find something to help you as well. Best of luck.
Hi, I'm Anastasia. I guess I said that in the intro, but here's my real face talking with the real words. And I just wanted to share my story a little bit. In the fall of 2017, I was in my 30s, a mom with 4 kids between the ages of 9 to 15. And my husband and I both worked, and our lives had its normal amount of ups and downs, probably pretty typical looking back at it now. As I sent the kids back to school that year, I remember being so happy that I would have more time to devote to work, and I had absolutely no idea the dramatic turn that all of our lives were about to take when my youngest got sick. Since then, it's been a few years, and I have been provided so many opportunities to learn patience, acceptance, and trust over and over. I have learned to search for the good even in the darkest of times. When fear seemed paralyzing, I have learned to breathe in courage and take one tiny step at a time. I have learned how to find moments of joy during the rough patches, and I have learned that in these dark or fearful times and these rough patches are just a part of life, and so it's vitally important never to give up, but to find a way through and find a way to take care of myself and my loved ones, whatever the day may bring, and search for moments of joy in each day. That's a lot that I've learned. I hope for a bright and beautiful future, and the truth is that every single day I am creating my future. So it is the choices that I make today to find light and joy and beauty today that create my beautiful future, one tiny choice at a time. I hate to come out and tell the end of the story from the beginning, but I'll just share. I view these last few years in some very distinct stages. Each had their own struggles and lessons to learn, and I decided it'd be kind of fun to come on here and share with you that journey that I've been on, the struggles that I faced, but more importantly, how I coped, what helped me through them, and what lessons I learned, because I would have sure liked to have something like this to watch my first day in the hospital with a huge diagnosis looming overhead, and just some little tiny helpful tips of what could I do to feel better, or just to survive, or just to get through the day. So that's my whole hope here, is that I can share something with you or something with somebody who's struggling with similar things with a health diagnosis of a child to help your journey be a little bit easier, or at least to give you a little bit of comfort on the way, or a little bit of feeling that you are not alone in going through terribly difficult times. So anyway, my journey, I view it in some very distinct stages. Before diagnosis, diagnosis and hospital stay, surgery, inpatient rehab, recovering at home, chemotherapy, getting used to the new normal, that's chemotherapy, no longer tolerating chemo and having to stop, watch and wait, needing new treatment, and then wondering at the end of treatment, back to watch and wait, right? And just learning that this is life. There will always be ups and downs. There will always be new surprises around the corner, but somehow I have to learn to make the most of each day and to remember that this day I'm living right now is my life, and it's up to me what I'm going to do with it. Right now, in this moment, this is it. So anyway, I hope you'll join me on the journey. I really hope that as I go through these tips of little things that have helped me, if there are things that have helped you that I don't mention or that you think of while I'm talking, I hope you'll share them in the comments, because I really do hope at some point in time, if somebody happens upon this little series of videos, they can find something to uplift them. And I recognize they're just as likely to find something in a comment that somebody else made about what helped them as they are likely to find something in the words that I made of my own journey, because we each have different personality traits and different strengths, and we each can bring something different to the table. And sadly, I can only bring what I can only bring, but this is it. I'm going to put it all out there, and I hope to help you. Thank you for watching.
It used to really bother me. Every single person would say, I don't know how you do it. And for me, I realized the answer is 1 day at a time, sometimes 1 minute at a time. People would say, I could never do that. Yes, you could, and you will. The journey is long and bumpy, but keep taking those tiny steps, and you can do this. I promise. Whatever is standing in front of you today, you can get through it.